Good morning, everybody. I'm glad to be here. I hope I'm looking for, okay. I'm looking to get myself set up here, and all right, it's not letting me switch. There I go. All right. Let's see. Yay! I'm up and ready to go. All right. I hope you're all having a great day, that you're staying warm. Don't know if you're getting rain or snow. We're overcast here. I don't know if we're going to get rain or not. It's hard to say. Hey, Sharon. So, we've had gorgeous weather. It was 70, low 70s yesterday. It was beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Makes you really want spring quite a bit. Oh, my hair's sticking up. Oh, well. One of those things. Hey, Janice. I have been busy. I had my class this week. It was my beginner class, and I had a lot of new ladies. They just decided they wanted to try the class, so I said, okay. They had a great time. We made some great cards. They were all new, many of them hadn't stamped before. There were a couple who had scrapbooked, but it was fun. They had a good time. They says, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I said, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So they make great cards. We had a good time, and I hope they come back again because it was a lot of fun. I had a busy day. I had 4 at 10:30, 4 at 2 o'clock, and 5 at 6. So I had the whole day busy. I have not even designed the cards for next month yet. I have another class next Thursday. It's my advanced class. And then I'm going to Kiowa for a week to stay with Barb and Doug. Diane and I, that's her sister. We're going down. They go down Friday. We go down Saturday. And we stay till Saturday. And on my trip back on Saturday, I'm picking up Ezzy's sister. I saw a cute little Papillon, and her personality matches Ezzy, very active, very spunky, that type of thing. So I said, perfect match. So I had been thinking about one because she's just so active. And right now, I'm the only one she has. And that's okay. I kick the ball around, throw the ball, that type of thing. But I think she would be more entertained with another dog. So we're going to find out. I don't know. I may be pulling my hair out when I bring them together next 2 weeks' time. So we'll see, but hopefully. Speaking of that, I will not be here next Saturday. I'll be on my way to Kiowa, and I will not be here the following Saturday. I'll be coming back from Kiowa. But I will be here, or I will be on YouTube Wednesday of next week. And then I'm just not around for a week. So it'll be 3 weeks before I'm back on for you guys here. All right, I got a lot to cover. I'm going to get ready and flip this around. If you get dizzy, close your eyes, and we will get started. All right, here I go. Okay. I think I got it. Now I just have to find a little button to switch it. There it goes. All right. In my, I don't know what you call it, my newsletter, my announcement, I said that I was going to I have 2 unboxings. This one is from Scrap Diva, and she does dies and things like that. And I've been looking at hers. I need to beef up my dies. I want more flower dies, and I want something that will give dimension and all, and these will do it. So let's see. See, I got this, which is a layering die, but it's got lines in it, so it gives it some interest rather than just a plain flower. A lot of Stampin' Up's dies don't have this interest piece in it. They had them years ago, but then they stopped doing it. And then this is another one, and this one has a fancy edge. So I got the two of these. I wanted to try her dies out and see. And then I ordered my paper for, let's see, that's the end I need. I'm looking for I needed to order paper for, I ordered my paper and I shared that Wednesday on YouTube. I can pull it over, I think, where it is, but I'm not positive because I was moving stuff around for class. Well, I can't get in there. Let me see if I can get it started this way. Now I've got it started at least. Hey, Carol. Now let's see if I can. Nope, can't get it. So I'm going to go this way. Boy, the post office doesn't want you getting in it, do they? It's fine that they don't want other people in it, but they don't want you in it either. Good thing I cut that paper or that tape. Whew. Let me see if I go this way, if I can meet it in the middle. Ooh, this one's not as sticky. I'm sticking to it, so it's very sticky. Yeah. You need your muscles to get in here. I'm gonna yank it. There. Woo! That was a workout. Oh, my ink. All right. I saw, making sure I get everything out. I saw online a company in England, and I loved the little flourish that he used, and so I decided to give it a try. And when I went in and to do it, the shipping was pretty expensive, although this is from scrapbook.com, it's expensive. So I did find this one from Paper Rose Studio, and I ordered it because I wanted some flourish for my flowers. And then, let's see what else is in here. That's my order form. This is Pink Fresh Studios. I don't know why that's in there. This is specialty cardstock. It's called Snowbound. I decided to try it. It's got a pattern to it. So I ordered that. I'm taking it out so you can see it. I have shimmer paper, but I wanted something with a pattern. That's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see the pattern. I'll try and hold it still. I'm behind the camera, what I'm doing from, there you go. Yeah, you can see it now if I hold it still. So you can see the pattern in there. So that'll make a fun background for cards. It wasn't expensive. I got 5 sheets. So, you know, I try things, different things, and go from there. The other thing that I got was, and I say this is from Paper Rose Studio. I wonder if it isn't. Let me see. I mean, from scrapbook.com. Is it? Yeah, it is. All right. So this is Botanical Blooms, and this paper, it's from Paper Rose Studio. I'm going to use this paper in May and June for card classes. And then if I have any left, I'll make some kits. All right, let me put this down. I'm not going to worry about trying to get it back in there, but this is what it looks like. All right, that's got a pattern to it. The back of their, Paper Rose Studio always takes the back of their cover and it prints out all kinds of sentiments in colors that go with the paper. So I like that because they've got different things in there, all right? And then there's this one, and they labeled theirs Botanical Blooms. This is A, so this is the name, Botanical Blooms, and this is sheet A, and there's the back side. They also take and put a strip at the bottom, which is about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. Thanks, Janice. And you cut that off, and you can use that as a strip on your cards. So there's that. There's this. Love the bright, bold colors. All right. And there's that one. The background. There's your strip. Here's this one. I'm going to have some fun playing with this and this. Mixing and matching patterns. Oh, that one's pretty. And then you've got another neutral. I like the fact that they do a bright, bold pattern, and then the background is a, it's not exactly a solid, but it could be used as a solid. All right, so there's that, and that one. There's that, F, and there's that. Oh, this is so pretty. And then we start back over with it. So I have ordered the paper for class. This is my advanced class, and they get a ½ a package of the paper. And thanks, Carol. And we usually do 2 fancy folds, and then sometimes we'll do a technique. So if we do a technique, it's just plain cards. But if we don't have a technique, if it's plain cards, we do 2 fancy folds. So there's my order, and I went yesterday and ordered some more things. I'm trying to beef up my dies and stamp sets and things like that so that I have, I don't know if that's straight now or not. I'll have to wait and see. I adjusted it. So I wanted to get some papers and things like that. All right, let's get started with today's card. Ooh, that's really off. It's crooked for me, but I'm looking at what you guys are seeing. I'm trying to adjust it because those lines can make you crazy. All right, come on. Okay, got it. Whew. All right. I received from a scrapbook.com order. Now, I'm telling you, if you order from them, sign up and get their newsletter and all, because they tell you about sales. But the other thing that they do is when I go in and place an order, if it's a certain amount, and I try to get it a certain amount because shipping with them is expensive. I thought Stampin' Up! Was expensive. They're just as expensive as Stampin' Up! I got this paper and another collection free. This one is Minte. The other ones were, it was a Christmas one. This one just came like this, so I don't know whose this is, but this is the Christmas one that I got and all. But that's, I mean, this was free. And then the Minte one is a full pad, and I'm going to use that one today. I'm going to show you. We'll go through. All right, so there's that, that, there's that, and now we're back to what we had, I think, but I don't see the two I used. Let me see. The two I'm using for today. There's one. There's the other. So, and I like, this is like chocolate and pink. So it's like, and it's called Chocolate Kiss. So I'm using that paper for today's card. All right. I also went into my stash and I have the Heartfelt photopolymer stamp set from many years ago. I have no idea. And I'm using the sentiment in here. I don't send Valentines, but I do like to let my friends know. So I chose So Lucky to Have a Friend Like You, and I figured that that would be a good sentiment to use. So let's get started. My card base is white, and I'm going to fold and burnish it. And I'm using, there it is. I was like, where did it go? I'm using a layout that I use a lot because it's easy. So there's that. I have my background piece, or my layer, is chocolate chip. I had some of the chocolate chip left, so I pulled it out to use it. It matches very well with this. And then I took those two pieces and I've cut them down, and I'm going to add these to my card base. All right. This is your normal 4 by 5 1/4. This is I have to stop and think. 1 or 2. All right. It's 1 13/16 by 5 1/16. It's, if you take your 4 inches and you go down, there's pieces missing here. See, this is only 8, but there's 16 lines, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. So it's in between the 3/4 and the 7/8. And then that's how I did it, is I just figured it out that way and go from there. So, you know, I like this size border versus the 1/4 of an inch. So that's why I do it that way. Now you're going to say these don't match, but that's all right. I've got a strip I'm going to put on there. I am going to make certain that my sides line up. I'm looking at the top and trying to make it as even as I can with the sides. There. And then one of the other papers that they had was this one, and I thought that was a good one to go with it. I could do that one. Ooh, I don't know which one to use. Do I use the wood pattern, which is that? It's kind of lost, or the polka dots? I think I'm going to do the polka dots. It looks better. You can see it. You know, I was busy trying to match up the pink for this. So this is cut the same width as this, the two panels. All right, so I've got that. Now I can put that on my card base. Now, I always make A2 size cards, but I know a lot of people make the 5 by 7. So if you make a 5 by 7, use the same idea. Ah, thanks, Sharon. I did too. When I put it down there, it was lost, the other side. So I like that. But if you do the 5 by 7, you can use the same layout and adjust the sizes of your panels. All right. This is a piece that I got from 12 by 12 cardstock, I think is what it's called. I am looking for other cardstocks. and I'm finding this company, and then the other one that I just became an Instagram influencer for is Cut Cardstock. So I'm cutting that. Boy, am I glad I used the darker side. It would have been lost. Now this is the Wavy Circle Punch, again, from quite a while ago. Then I have my Sentiment from there. And I don't know, I'm looking for scrap paper because I've got to, let me find a piece of scrap paper. I'll use this. I was making a box and it wasn't working. I pulled in the pinks from Altenew. And let's see what Frosty Pink looks like. I would do chocolate chip, but I don't think, I want to move that. I don't want to stamp on that. That's where I want to stamp when I'm ready. I did order some, or I ordered, but I didn't have to pay for it. It was part of the design commitment. Some cardstock from them. And I want to take and, this might be upside down. You really can't see that one. All right, so that one may not be a possibility. Let me try. I don't want to hide my hearts. Let's try another one. Let's see about rose quartz. I use this one a lot. Let's see what this one is. I may have to go with chocolate chip, which with my pinks, because the rest of them are too light. Let's see. Ooh, that one isn't bad. Let me see. I think this is going to be, this pink crystal is going to be more purpley and not going to work. But let's see, just to play it safe. All right. Got to make sure you get the right one. Yeah. See, that one is too purpley. That one will work. So we're going to go with that one, which is rose quartz. And get this one out of the way. Pull out my rose quartz. Clean this off. And I can go to this piece. Oops, can't do it that way. I've got to find a way to store everything because, and I rocked it. Yeah, I messed it up. All right, let's see. I'm going to punch it out with this. Let's make sure this works. This is the old Sweetheart punch. It's going to be close, but I think it'll work. And I think I'm going to try it down here. There we go. I got to find a way to store. I have the ink cubes, the alcohol markers, the refills for the alcohol markers, and I'm getting refills for the ink cubes. And they all match. So I've got to find a way to store them. So if you have any ideas, let me know. All right, let me get this in here, get it lined up. See, that's better. I debated about what to do. You know what? Let me see. My chocolate chip is here. Let's try a piece of chocolate chip behind it. Let me see what I've got. I'm grabbing my other. I don't know if this is the right size. Let's find out. that will work. It won't be the same shape, but it'll give it some interest. So I've got that. All right. Now let's put this together. All right. And like I said, it's not the exact same shape, but it will give it, it'll kind of set it off from the, they didn't give us, oh, that one's not even straight. I should have put the one down first. Let me see if I can pick this up and slide it a little. That's better. There, my points match now. All right, this I'm going to put on with dimensionals. So let me get my foam tape. I got to stop calling them dimensionals. That's a Stampin' Up! Name. But I know people know what they are. I don't know if everybody calls them dimensionals or not. I know that companies don't call it dimensionals. They call it foam squares, foam tape. I call it foam tape because I can never remember foam squares, and I've cut these in half because they were really big. All right, now let me get this on here. And then I have some there's that. And then I pulled in, I have gold hearts and I have white hearts. Yeah, the white are kind of lost. I think it needs to be gold. I am going to be getting some sequins to use. So if any of you know a good place to get sequins, let me know. I had a place I used to order from years ago, but I haven't ordered from them in so long I don't remember the name of the company. So I'm going to be looking for some. There, and I think I'm going to put the other two because I only have two left, so I can't do anything with it. So I'll put one here and one here. I'm using up supplies. And there's today's idea. A fun card, quick and easy. And this was free because I placed an order. So even though their shipping is expensive, you get the opportunity to get free stuff. Like I'm getting free, a free package of foam adhesives and something else with the order that I just placed yesterday. It pops up at the top. So it's a great way if you're looking for stuff to get free stuff. I usually get free stuff with every order. I don't know why I didn't with that one, unless it was something I really didn't want. And I thought, well, I'm not going to get it because if I don't want it, it's silly to get it. They did have a sale, scrapbook.com. I don't know if today's the last day or not, but they had a sale on these. These are their small storage trays. And this is how I keep myself organized over here. It's been great to put everything here. And then I have another one. I ordered only two the first time. I have another one over here with my dimensionals and my roll tape and things like that. So this time I ordered 6 and I figured I can find something to do with them. I again ordered the small ones. They're a good size for me. I know that I can put the small one on top of something if I need to. And they stack. Let me see if I can get it. I gotta move some stuff. But here's, oh, and I keep my little glue bottle in here too. So usually what I do, I don't usually have all of this stuff in here. But Like this isn't usually in here, but all the rest of this is. See, you can stack it on top. Now mine doesn't fit. It fits on this side, but not on this side. Well, it's sticking up a little bit, but it's good. It's in there good. So, I mean, I think, I saw Christy Marcotte use them. She puts, when she's cutting all of her cardstock and all, she puts for each card all the pieces in one and has it ready to go. And then she just pulls it over, puts her card together, because she does videos also. So there's today's idea. I'm going to get ready and flip this around. All right, so close your eyes. Thanks, Sharon. I thought it was a good idea. You know, I like to use things. Let me see now. I have to flip this around. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. So, check your stash. Find some paper. You could use scraps to do this. You know, everything, there's nothing here that's big. We all have strips that we have when we cut off. You can make into a card. You just pair them up and then use a skinny strip in there. And thanks, Ruth. You have a great idea. And, you know, like I said, it's a Valentine's card for a friend, not necessarily to send to your husband, wife, that type of thing, whatever you, well, I don't think any guys are watching, but you never know. And you have an idea for a friend. Okay, ladies, remember, I'm not here next week and I'm not here the week after. I will be here in 3 weeks. Thanks, Janice. I will be on YouTube Live on Wednesday at 2. So be looking for me there. If you got the afternoon, you need a little break, join me and you'll see what I'm coming up with. I never know. Have a fabulous weekend, guys. And if I don't see you Wednesday, see you in 3 weeks. Bye.